It's tricky because it feels like so much is pushing against you to change, but it's really just yourself. And I think that's the weirdest thing. The reason I haven't finished or completed so many things that I'm working on right now is because of my just shooting myself in the foot. It's just that. It's not anything else. Yeah, there's things I gotta do. Everybody has things they gotta do. So how do you flip that switch? Normally I have an idea for what I'm gonna say in these videos, and I would do really good on YouTube if I had one already. But at the same time, I think it can help you, and here is how. We'll see. Somebody asked me in the last video what was going on with my camera and my shot, and it's the Osmo Pocket 3. It just follows you around. So I'm just gonna water the lawn. A couple of topics. One would be being a victim. Man, I know that's a touchy one, because I think we've all been victims of something, for sure, for sure. And I think that's what makes life so tricky. And there was like a whole game being played. I've seen this in workplaces. Like when I worked at the Starbucks, it was like, who has the worst life? Who has the things the worst? This happened to me. Oh, but this happened to me that was worse. And then it was like literally an argument. Oh no, hold on, this got unplugged. Somebody would say, oh, such and such happened to me this weekend, and like, oh, such and such happened to me this weekend, and da 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 da. And somebody did this. It was so toxic in a way that I don't even know how to describe it. It was just, I couldn't even be in the same area as these people. I was in a really low point in my life having to work at Starbucks, and these people, I guess they didn't realize the hellhole they were already in, or they had to find another hellhole to blame them for the hellhole they were in. I don't know. And I feel like it's hellhole and not hellhole, so I'm really on a good start with this rant. It's weird because, and I talked about this in the last video about creators being able to speak so confidently, eloquently, like how are they all doing this? And I started to come to the conclusion that a lot of my favorite creators have written books, like they're authors. And so that's why I started to write a book, and I'm still in the process of writing a book, but all the good chapters and stuff are actually available. I feel like having a pool of knowledge that you can constantly go back to, and I probably should have done this before starting this video. Go back and look at my book, look at the chapters really quick that I have outlined, and then start talking from there so that I'm more confident and more certain, and I come across better on camera when I know what I'm talking about. And that's how I think these people do it. You see them on podcasts or wherever, and they're always just so certain, so confident. It's because they've talked about it like 20 times already. They've already said this stuff. They wrote it, edited it, rewrote it, said it again. Of course you're gonna sound confident. But when you're in the moment, you're just trying to like think of stuff to say, you get this. All right, I'm gonna switch angles coming from the other side. Hope it tracks me around. Is it following me still? I have no idea. I can't even preview it because I don't have my phone on me. So I'm really just watering the trees and talking. I put these here for like privacy, and some of these are limes, so we'll be able to use the limes. And there was a comment on, not my channel, but a channel I've been watching recently, and the kid is in my niche, so I feel obligated to say something. He makes music, and he's having some issues, self-control issues, and sadness issues. I remember when I was a kid, I was like super sad, but for no reason really. But to me, it was very real, like why I was sad. I was very depressed. The world was terrible, and it is. It's worse when you really like see what it is. But I just feel obligated to address that. Because I'm still in the trap, right? I still use my phone. I'm still addicted to coffee. Granted, I'm taking steps to wane it and drink it later. So you find out some people are addicted to food, and me too, on some levels. I eat certain food to feel better briefly. There's all these different things that are out there to take our time and our energy. And you feel it all at once and you want to cry. Like basically that's what this kid is saying. It's like all of these things are so bad. But I bet when you look at it, like what his life really is, like he has a place to sleep, he has food when he gets up, like there's people here in this country that day to day, like a lot of people, like they don't know where they're gonna get their $10 for the day. And it's really eye-opening when you see it from that. And I know there's a lot of struggle in America. There's a lot of homelessness and stuff. I don't know. I don't want to say it. It's hard to talk about this because look where I am, but everything is messed up. And you can't change pretty much any of it. There's not much you can change, but there is one thing you can change, and it's tricky. It's tricky because it feels like so much is pushing against you to change, but it's really just yourself. And I think that's the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing, like the reason I haven't finished or completed so many things that I'm working on right now is like because of my just shooting myself in the foot. It's just that. It's not anything else. Yeah, there's things that come up and things I got to do. Everybody has things they got to do. So it's like, how do you flip that switch? I feel like I've just started flipping the switch, and that's why I'm like writing all this stuff and writing all this and doing these videos. Okay, there's nothing really stopping me. And I guess that's what I'm trying to impart to you. There's nothing stopping you either. And if there's something you want to do or experience, then just start taking teeny steps. And I hope you liked this so far. If you did, make sure you give it one of those. And there's another one of these rants probably up here somewhere. The truth is there can be only one.